Today's video is brought to you by Space Lasers. Check out their debut album Supernova by clicking the link in the description below.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Nemesis Kane Pro Keyboard gaming combo pack. So it comes with a keyboard and a mouse. The keyboard has 3 LED light up functions, and the mouse changes colour automatically while you play. This is obviously designed for gamers. It's a little cheaper than most gaming keyboards, so this does not feature mechanical switches. It is a membrane switch, however it's one of the better membrane switches that I've used, unlike my previous Apple keyboard, which wasn't that good, I'll be honest. So I have been using this for about 3 months now, and I think I'm finally in a position where I can review it and tell you guys about it. So stay tuned for the video if you want to learn more about this keyboard.
So let's get on with unboxing this device. It's a very big box, so I can't actually fit it on my desk. So we're doing an unboxing on the floor for this one. So the box is rather nice. It just gives us a little bit of information for 4 brightness levels on the keyboard, the colour variations on the keys, which are blue, I think it's blue, red and purple are the 3 colours. I tend to use red. The mouse has up to 2400 DPI, which isn't bad, again, for the price, and the mouse changes colours automatically. So it says a similar thing up here as well. Out of the frame, I've just realised. Swap it over, and it just gives you more of the information just with a different picture. It basically just tells you the same thing. Here's an example of all 3 of the colours. It can't actually light up all 3 colours at the same time. And there's an image of the mouse, and what it says is the mouse continuously changes colours. So the DPI settings are 800, 1200, 1600 and 2400. So not bad settings. Let's crack open the box. Which is rather difficult to open. Oh, that's upside down. Okay, let's just pull out the keyboard. Here we have it. And the mouse. Here we have the mouse as well. They both come in plastic bags. Obviously the bags are sealed when you get them, but obviously I have been using this. Just take them both out. So as we can tell, both the keyboard and the mouse come with long braided cables with a fairly chunky USB stick at the end. Oh, sorry, USB plug at the end. It's not a USB stick. So let's just take a look at the mouse. You have your 2 front buttons. The scroll wheel clicks in as a 3rd front button. You have the DPI button. And then on the sides here, you have 2 more buttons. I like to use them as reload buttons if I'm playing a video game. And then let's just have a quick look at the keyboard. It is a full 105 key keyboard. It has a numpad as well on the end there. Yeah, it's a very nice keyboard. It does have feet there, which you can have, which you can use or not use depending on what you want to do. Just have a look at the back here.
So, one of the things that many people find important with this keyboard, given that it's its main feature, is the backlight. This is a very well executed part of the keyboard, and I really do like it. So the keyboard can be set to 3 different colours, purple, blue and red, and these can be set to 4 different brightness levels, going from full brightness to off completely. And these are controlled using the keys next to Alt-GR and Control respectively. Typing was also a rather pleasant experience with the Nemesis Kane keyboard. Obviously it doesn't compare to keyboards made by the big gaming manufacturers like Cherry, Corsair or Razer, but given the fact that this keyboard doesn't, unlike many expensive gaming keyboards, use mechanical switches, this is mainly to keep the price point at less than £30. It's not surprising to hear that the typing experience isn't up to par with some of the other keyboards that I, and I'm sure many other gamers, have used in their time. It is, however, a nice experience and is possibly one of the best membrane keyboards I've ever used. Overall then, I'd rate this keyboard very highly. It looks good, it feels nice, however where the set falls down is the mouse. It simply isn't as nice or as well built as the keyboard, which is what we will talk about now. There's no denying that when plugged in, the mouse looks very cool. It really does look like a piece that would cost a lot more than it actually did, and many people who have seen this mouse and have used it as well as me have thought that it was made by the likes of Razer or Cyborg, who make far more competent and expensive mice than the likes of this. However, once you pick it up, it's very easy to tell that it was not made by one of the aforementioned companies. So one negative that I have with this mouse is that it's far too light, and you have no way of changing this like with many professional mice, such as adding or removing weights to suit your playing style, or whether you're doing work or whether you're gaming. So this was obviously done in an effort to save money, but it just feels like the mouse might fly away because it's so light. Another disadvantage is the fact that this mouse doesn't really have many additional buttons. The mouse would be perfectly fine for playing first-person shooters, but if you're playing, say, a MOBA or an MMORPG where you want, for example, all of your spells to be bound to your mouse, this is something that better gaming mice would be able to offer, because they have at least 4 extra buttons. This mouse, on the other hand, only has 2, and they have a lot of play in them. If you press them lightly, the press won't register, and it felt to me like I really had to force the button to get them to work. So, to conclude, do I recommend this product? To sum up, the keyboard is great for the price, but the mouse just isn't. If you don't already have a keyboard that you're happy with, then I would highly recommend buying this just for the keyboard, and although the mouse isn't great, it's not the worst thing I've used, and it will do perfectly well for someone who isn't planning on doing a lot of gaming if you're just a casual PC user. However, if gaming is the main thing you use your PC for, the mouse might not be good enough for you. So thanks for watching. If you want to purchase the product, the link will be in the description below. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Space Lasers, if you like chiptune music. And I will see you in the next video. If you're wondering what to watch next, I'll leave a link to my last video, which was a review of the Beats Pill. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya!